Hello guys, in today video we are going to discuss about the factory method pattern. So in the previous video we have done the explanation of the factory method pattern, and in current video we will do the coding part. So if you haven't seen the previous video, I will strongly recommend to see first video and then follow up on this video. So let's start. So yeah, as we have already discussed in the before video, first we need to create a factory. So let's take some another example. Suppose we have the animal factory, and we do not create, but we supply different kind of animals like dog, cat, and these things. So let's put this example into the factory method pattern. So yeah, let's create first our factory. This is our first factory. So I will say call it animal factory, right? And this is the abstract class. This is our animal factory. This is the abstract class. And let's define one method. It return animal, and it support create method. Basically, what create will do, supply create an animal. Create means ki like supplying an animal to the customer. uh, uh, so now let's create our animal also. So animal is also another abstract class, as we are already discussed. So let's do. So this is our animal abstract. This is our this is our animal class. This is also an abstract, right? And it have some attribute like what is the name of animal. Let's say we are defining method something like this: get name. So basically, the abstract we're defining get name method. So the concrete implementation need to implement this method. So if so every animal have some name. Maybe we can say get price. What is the price of the animal? So now let's create the concrete implementation of the animal. So first we are creating. Let's take some example. Let's take any animal. So we are saying it is a dog, right? And it will have name attribute and price attribute or any attribute, and it will define these implementation of these method: get name and get price, something like this. And similarly we are defining another concrete implementation. Let's say it is a cat object, and will also have name, price, and these things. And similarly it will also provide the implementation for the get name method and get price method and any other method. So yeah, this is done. So basically this is our abstract factory, and this is our abstract factory, and this is our animal abstract class. And the and the outside customer will uh, only interact with the abstract factory. So they will not directly interact with the concrete class. Let's provide implementation of our factory also. So I am providing two implementation. One will be our dog factory, right? And this will be concrete class basically, the concrete implementation of the abstract class. And it will provide the implementation of the create method. So let's say it return uh, dog, and it provide the implementation of the create method. Similarly we are going to define another concrete implementation of the abstract class. So now the another factory, and as we are supporting cat, right? So we will this is our cat factory, and this is also concrete class, and it will return the cat and the create method. So this both class this both concrete implement this is the both the concrete implementation of the abstract class, and this concrete class also provide the implementation of the abstract. And this animal directly reference this abstract class. So basically, if the customer came, he will directly interact with the abstract factory only. So he did not need to know about these concrete implementation, right? And if he in the future maybe he asks for a different kind of animal, let's say turtle or something, so basically we can create another factory, turtle factory, and can provide another class, turtle. So it will not change the existing code, so we are not modifying the existing code, and this design become expandable, right? So yeah, let's do the coding part of it. So I've taken this example. I've already written the code. So this is our let's take our first abstract class, animal factory, and it support the create method, and the implementation of the animal factory need to define the create method and return the appropriate animal. Right now, if I go inside the animal, this is another abstract that have some attributes and matter. So it need to provide the get name, get breed, get owner name, and we also defined the price also. So yeah, so basically the price will return the price of the animal, and the owner name, and what is the breed of the animal, and what is the name. So this is the abstract animal interface. Now our factory have two more implementation. One is the cat factory. So in the cat factory, we are creating a new cat and setting the name and the breed and the owner name and the price for the cat. So similarly, for a dog factory, we are creating a dog and setting the name, breed, owner name, and the price. But you see, right? We are returning the dog, and in the cat factory, we're returning a cat. But our animal is an abstract, right? So both method look exactly same, but we are providing different implementation, and and returning different type of object is allowed since we are extending the same interface. So this kind of flexibility. Uh, this kind of flexibility abstracts provide. Now our animal have also have the two implementation. One is a cat, so it have all the attribute name, breed, owner name, and the price, and it is defining, and it have the getter, the same implementation that we have provided in the abstract animal class. You return me the name, return me the breed, return me the owner name, and the price for it, right? And I'm also defining a two string method to print all the detail, and I have kept all the variable as in private. This is a good practice, and defined the setter and getter for it, right? Now, same in the dog class, we have the same attribute, right? And we have defined the getter for it, and the same two string method. Also, basically, two string will print all the details, right? So if I go into the application class, first we created the animal factory. So animal factory is an abstract reference, but we are first injecting the cat factory, and then we are directly calling the create method, and we get the animal, right? And then we printing the animal, and then in the animal factory we're injecting the dog factory, and then creating an animal and then printing the animal. So let's see if I run this program, right? So first we are able to print the cat detail and then the dog detail. So this is basically can this injection of the cat factory can happen in the runtime when you are writing the code, but I have done the static initialization. But think of this way, like when our application is running, and if any customer came and they ask for the cat, right, we can directly inject the cat factory in our animal factory, and simply calling the common method, create method, and we even didn't know like uh, what animal it return, and we print it. So since we injected the cat factory, we are able to get the cat, right? Similarly, we can inject the dog also at the runtime, and the customer need not to know, right? They can ask any kind of animal, and we are keep on injecting different factory and create a appropriate animal. And in the future, if the customer ask different kind of animal that we do not support, we simply create more factory and more any more concrete animal, and the existing code will not get changed or not get modified. This kind of flexibility abstract method provide. So yeah, I think this is it for the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed the session.